Hold up.
Frank,
Headshot.
Frank,
Sit down.
Frank,
Stand up.
Frank,
Pass out.
Frank,
Wake up.
Frank,
Fade it.
Frank,
Fade it.
Frank.
Nah, I done grew around some people living their life in bottles. Granddaddy had the golden flash, backstroke every day in Chicago. Some people like the way it feels, some people wanna kill their sorrow. Some people wanna fit in with the popular, that was my problem. I was in a dark room, loud tunes, looking to make a vow soon that I'ma get fucked up, filling up my cup. I see the crowd mood changing by the minute, and the record on repeat. Took a sip, then another sip, then somebody said to me, nigga, why you babysitting? Only 2 or 3 shots, I'ma show you how to turn it up a notch. First you get a swimming pool full of liquor, then you dive in it. Pool full of liquor, then you dive in it. I wave a few bottles, then I watch them all fly. All the girls wanna play, they watch. I got a swimming pool full of liquor and they dive in it. Pool full of liquor, I'ma dive in it.
Hold up.
Frank,
Headshot.
Frank,
Sit down.
Frank,
Stand up.
Frank,
Pass out.
Frank,
Wake up.
Frank,
Fade it.
Frank,
Fade it.
Frank, Frank.
Okay, now open your mind up and listen to me, Kendrick. I'm in your conscience. If you do not hear me, then you will be history, Kendrick. I know that you're nauseous right now, and I'm hoping to lead you to victory, Kendrick.
If I
And
take
that's
it
right
right
now,
now,
and
down, I'ma drown in some poison, abusing my limit. I think that I'm feeling the vibe. I see the love in her eyes. I see the feeling of freedom is granted as soon as the damage of vodka arrived. This how you capitalize. This is parental advice. And apparently, I'm over influenced by what you are doing. I thought I was doing the most, and someone said to me, nigga, why you babysitting? Only 2 or 3 shots. I'ma show you how to turn it
Up. Hello guys, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, boys. What's poppin'? What's good? I have fucking 2 glasses. Okay, I'll put it somewhere there. What's going on? Okay, fuck, I wanted to ask something and then I forgot. Any of you do like home servers, Raspberry Pi, ARM processors, anything like that? Any like pet projects for a home that you did? Anything like that? F-22 and FA-50s flew over my house this morning. I bet it's super not scary when planes fly over you in just normal time, because I had a plane fly over me yesterday in the morning and it was kind of scary. What's going on? Somebody's fucking dropping bodies, dude. No, nobody. It seems like nobody had that. I'm just concerned that only Arduino never got to fuck with raspberries. So the thing is, I'm just what's up, buddy? It's just like I got this thing, and I think, have you heard that? You fucked with a lot of banana. Can it be that my thing is not getting enough power? Because I'm concerned that it might be the case with it. Like it might be something else. So it has a barrel jack plug and also USB-C power. Currently it's connected via USB-C, and I think when I start doing a lot of things on it, it's not enough power because also an external SSD is connected. Am I using a beefy enough USB-C adapter? I have a USB-C power strip, rather a USB power strip. It's plenty of power there, but well, I actually don't know how plenty. I think it's 15 watts. That might not be enough, actually. I ordered a barrel jack power supply, which is 12 volts, 2 amps. But I don't know how many watts. Not all of them have wattage. I told my mom. I didn't congratulate my granny because I feel like that's my mom's supposed to do that, right? Makes sense. Or I don't know. Didn't come with an independent power supply. What is going on? No, it didn't. You could buy that separately, and I didn't feel like spending 10 bucks for that piece of shit power supply. I bought it for $3 here. If you have the max amp, you can calculate the max watt. Okay, it's 12 volt 2 amp. So what is it in watts? Let me ask ChatGPT. 12 volt 2 amps. How much watt? 24 watts. Guess it's more than... Bro. Do you hear that? What's going on? No, it's not knocking. The whole fucking floor is shaking. 2 amp is not gonna cut it if there's more stuff connected. Well, actually it's 12 volt 1.2 watts is recommended power supply, and if you have additional stuff connected, they recommend 2 amps. Well, I don't necessarily have Raspberry Pi, just an ARM chip. So I just went off recommended. Okay, so it should be maybe enough. So how much do I have? Okay, so the question is this. If I have enough power in my USB power, could it be that the port itself cannot support that much power? Like, I imagine there could be 3 points of failure. Either I don't supply enough USB-C power, my cable does not run enough USB-C power, or the port doesn't have enough USB-C power. Could those be the... Is that true technically? Like, could that be true? Because the problem is when I download a torrent, sometimes it reboots and I lose internet and also lose torrent. So it's usually the port. Okay, I'm going to Amazon and I want to check that power strip because I bought it off Amazon. And let me check how much power it actually supplies. Okay, 3 USB power ports. It has, there must be a spec somewhere. They don't say. Why? Oh, they say it's 18 watts total USB output. And I use all of them. So that's not good. Okay. Okay, I think it doesn't have enough power. Okay, so technically if I disconnect, I have 3 ports. And total output is 18 watts, which I assume is split. I could either get 18 watts from one port or split between 318. Is that what it says? Is that what it implies, basically? So I just don't have enough power. Okay, I really hope that's the case, because if that's not the case, that's going to be annoying. Just to check it, you can use your phone or laptop charger if they have USB-C. They do, but they're like super powerful. Is that not gonna, it's gonna adjust, it's gonna only pull as much as it wants, right? I do have a laptop charger, actually, that I don't use, USB-C. Okay, that's actually a good idea. Okay, I'll try that. I'll try that. Thank you. If that is gonna work, maybe I'll just return that barrel plug. Maybe not, it was $3, who cares? Okay, thank you for the suggestion. Chat comes out on top as always. Okay, so the power supply that I got is 24 watts. Okay, it's good. All right. Because the thing is, it's like super annoying. As soon as I start like downloading stuff and everything just reloads, obviously reboots. My whole network is down, or my shit is disconnected, and also the torrents are gone and I have to re-add them. So yeah, I just not enough power, I'm sure. Okay. Right. Anyway, that's about, guys. I had a fantastic pastrami sandwich today. It was so good. It was really good. It took me a while to chew through it with the fucking braces. Oh man, listen. While I definitely recommend LASIK, I don't know if I would recommend braces. It's unless your teeth are like really fucked up. I don't know. Not a pleasant experience. Mostly it takes away the joy of eating food, which is... Did you hear that Bear Grylls is now meat eater? And he was a vegan for a long time and even wrote a vegan book. I guess some cow called him a cuck and he got upset. He's going, whoa. I'll make a steak out of you and eat it with a side of piss. You fucking watch me. All right, so there's what's happening today. So more news from the front. More news from Turkey election. Bear Grylls meat, right? You think Erdogan is gonna win, or what? What do you think? It seems like that Kemal guy is fairly close. But so far Erdogan is leading. Apparently that Kemal guy is a little bit more pro-European. Is Turkish elections like Russian elections? Not the same, but there's definitely some influence. It will most likely go into a runoff election in 2 weeks. I don't know. I actually don't know. If he gets over 50%, it's over. But it seems like there's like only 2 guys that are fighting. The other ones have like 0.5% and 0.03 or some shit, like really, really bad. We don't even know if Erdogan is leading. Well, we know that by preliminary counts. Yeah. Preliminary count is this. 70% of votes been counted. Erdogan 51% and Kilic Daroglu 42%. State agency which Erdogan controls. Well, that's true, but if he loses, Erdogan is not the type that gives up power just that. Turkish people really like... I don't think they're that brainwashed as Russians. I think they'll be upset if he doesn't give up power. Check this count. Oh, damn. That's interesting. What's up, man? Can't trust Erdogan-controlled media? Well, I agree. I just didn't know it was. I don't fucking know. Stop the count? No, he will win though if you stop now. That's interesting. Wasn't this Kilic Daroglu guy also like kind of saying some cringe? Can these guys give their votes to somebody, or is that it doesn't work like that in Turkey? There will be second round unless no one gets 50%. Well, yeah, I know how that works at least. Should work in every country like that, right? "50-50 within 2% always means a lot of angry people." I don't know what type of political climate there is. Interesting. I apologize. Fucking Christ, seems like they dropped a bomb on me, dude. Holy shit. Damn. Okay. Let's back up a little. Let's first of all let's look at the map, because I feel like lately we kind of should. This is that time of the year, guys, when we start looking at the map again on the stream, because things are happening. So from what I understand, according to some officials, some Ukrainian officials, from what I understand is this is not a counterattack, but it is a counterattack, but not the counterattack. So it seems like Russians just really died down in Bakhmut direction, and they had some internal conflicts. The operational situation was unfavorable to them, and we just used that for a little push and prod and see, out of opportunity, to see what's happening. So maybe to get on more favorable positions so that we could continue the push. There's a million of explanations, but it doesn't seem like the counteroffensive. From the videos that we saw, because we saw a couple of videos from this specific fight, we haven't seen any Western military equipment, like tanks, IFVs. All of that shit is being saved for the counteroffensive that is prepared. Zelensky today made a statement. Let me find it real quick. He made a statement that sounds like this.
Просте питання. Ми зараз працюємо над створенням
It's not a simple question. Right now we're working on creating coalition
винищувачів
of these
частково
fighters,
мої візити
and my
столицями Європи
visits of European
для цього.
of European capitals are specifically for that. I'm sure will have support. It's a clip.
Коаліції Україну для
I'm
нас
sure
дуже важливо.
Germany today will support Ukraine in this coalition to coordinate our efforts and have not an advantage. Currently, Russians have advantage in the sky. And basically, another excerpt says, a couple more international visits and Ukraine will be able to launch an offensive, says Zelensky. According to the president, Ukraine is creating a fighter coalition. Creation of an association of countries that are ready to transfer modern Western aircraft to the armed forces of Ukraine. It seems like to me Zelensky right now is going all around Europe to basically get as much support as possible, but not for this specific counterattack, but I think for the future ones, or to continue receiving supply of weapons. Третя окрема. Вчорашнє відео. Yeah, we saw it yesterday. Zelensky. So, Zelensky visiting a lot of European countries. It was in Germany. And Germany was crazy. So, yeah, let's take a look. So yesterday, sorry for yawning. I don't know. I'm trying to focusing. So the news started being posted today in the morning that Zelensky was in Berlin. It says weapons, powerful package, anti-air reconstruction, EU, NATO security. So no, Putin haven't did that yet. So tonight the occupiers inflicted another blow to Ukraine. As of now, it is known that all targets flying to Kiev were shot down by air defense forces. Again, 100% effectiveness over Kiev. Crazy. Must be Patriot, but I don't know. I don't know if they're using Patriot on. Like the Patriot missiles are expensive or not. I don't know. We might get them on discount, but in Ternopil region, there's a hit. 2 country houses were destroyed and 12 were damaged. Civilian, commercial, and economic facilities and 9 trucks were damaged by missile fragments. In Kharkiv, they targeted an infrastructure facility. Windows and doors are shattered. Nearby houses. There was no casualties. They're one of the most expensive types of ammo ever made. During a night attack on Ukraine, 25 UAVs and 3 missiles were shot down. So this is 3 days of the past counteroffensives. We saw this on the map that I showed just now. Good gains in 3 days, I would say. Russians fucked up. You got them fucked up, man. The G7 countries and the EU, within the framework of the 11th package of sanctions against Russia, intend to ban the import of Russian pipeline gas on routes through which Moscow has previously reduced supplies. It's pretty based. Guys, what is your drink of choice? You just drink plain water? Because I switched to plain water because I've been told that by stomach doctor. But I don't know how carbonated water is any different except regular water. I really liked carbonated water. It was really good. Pepsi Max. I like Pepsi Max. Carbonated water is ass. You're wrong. You're just so wrong. You literally like drink any soft drink that is uncarbonated. Tastes like piss. Add some carbonation in there. Boom. Based. A little bit of lemon juice in my water and ice cubes. Ice cubes are pretty good in water. That's true. Mostly tea or uncarbonated water. It's just called stale water, just regular water. Mostly tea, right? Well, I've also been told not to consume too much caffeine to ease up on my liver. I ordered a bunch of vitamins and shit. Do you know of what is it? Turkey tail mushroom? Apparently it's like anti-cancer and shit. You know? I ordered some pills with that. And then some other omega-3, 6 and 9 fats, and biotin and all of that stuff. Do you guys take vitamins? Mushrooms are based. Not those mushrooms. Anti-cancer sounds like a scam. I mean, blueberries like also anti-cancer. They're not like anti-cancer. They're like maybe lowering the risk. I don't know. Also, extract of green tea. I ordered that too. Vitamins, minerals, and omega-3 daily. Yeah, I just thought that maybe I should just like I just got it, so I was like, maybe maybe it's gonna be good. What did I get? There was a screenshot somewhere that I took. I'll tell you what I got. I got it from it's like an American company, or allegedly, I don't know. Where is it? There it is. So the brand is called Swanson. Ever heard of them? Any Americans here? I got a turkey tail mushroom capsules, green tea extract, coenzyme Q10, biotin, ZMA, which is zinc, magnesium, alloy. No, it's zinc, magnesium, and I don't remember. It just comes in this like, it's called ZMA. It's what I basically said, hey ChatGPT, this is kind of like my condition, what I had, what kind of shit would you recommend me take? And he's like, I'm not a fucking doctor, whatever. Aluminium. Then I got milk thistle and multi omega 369. That's what I got. So yeah, it's like, it's called like, oh, man, I don't like this shit when it says like detoxification. I super don't believe in all of that bullshit. But like, I mean, well, maybe some of it is like, it has some truth to it. I mean, they fucking make pills out of plants. But no, I am not starting yoga lessons. But I am fucking your mama though, and she recommended me I get milk thistle. I take B12. I think some of the shit, I think ZMA has B12 in it too. Or is it like something else? I don't remember. Or is it by, I don't remember. Omega-3, magnesium, zinc, copper. Vitamin D3 almost every day. Yeah, I'm sure you take the D almost every day. Drinking water is detoxification. Technically true, right? If you don't eat anything, you're just pissing it out. I don't know. Maybe there's some. I mean, fucking ChatGPT recommended it. He can't be wrong, right, Cap? This wasn't expensive, by the way, and it just depends on the thing he told me though is don't get like biotin, which is like 10,000 micro whatever the fuck kilograms or whatever the micrograms, because it says that it's going to be like your body won't absorb it anyway, and the biotin is like good for your hair. And ask him if he identifies. I think you'd already identify him, huh? So basically, before this, I was taking biotin. So if some of you don't know, I'm on a journey to restore my hair, okay? Because you all bully me, and it's hurtful. So I went to a hair doctor, and she's like, okay, you gotta take biotin, or whatever. Too much of them and kidneys will have to deal with excess. Well, it gets with your piss, like it doesn't absorb, it just is, you know. So anyway, the thing is, he just told me that 10,000 micrograms is like too much anyway. Even 5,000 is too much. So he recommended me just like the lowest dosage that you can find, because I only found 5,000, which is like half is the lowest one that I found on the website. So I was like, okay, fine. Hair transplant. Hair transplant is too expensive. Maybe. The thing is, I'm taking finasteride, those pills that apparently help your hair grow. I don't experience any sides. Is what the cool guys call side effects. I don't experience any sides, but I wouldn't necessarily say that I got like a lot more hair. Apparently some people are like hyper responders, and they get really good hair out of it in like 2 months even. I think I've been doing that for 2 months already, and I don't see much difference. But not much scientific proof behind vitamins. It's not true. Also, finasteride is not a vitamin. It's some hormonal blocker or whatever the fuck. Grandpa took a week from work, put piss and garlic in a bottle and kept it on his scalp for 3 days. Slept in his tool shed. He died with full thick hair. Well, I don't want to die covered in piss. I'm 39 and fully balding. Hair loss is mostly genetic. Well, there's called androgenic alopecia, which is all people, all males have, and some have it more, some have it less. But there's definitely things you can do to keep your hair out of falling out and stimulating the follicles if they are active. If you want to do that, I just recommend you go to a trichologist, and what they do is they look at your he didn't die full of piss. You go to a trichologist who is a doctor that specifically is specialized in skin on your scalp, and they will just look into this like little microscope that you put on your head, and if they see little hairs, it means that you can stimulate the growth. If you don't have any hairs, your only option is transplant. So I went, she saw hairs, and I saw hairs. You could definitely see them. There was a lot of hairs. They were just like weak and like white, you know, barely noticeable. So she says that you can stimulate the growth with basically taking finasteride in small dosages, which is very cheap if you take. I just bought whatever over-the-counter thing that I had. It costed me $15 for 30 tablets that I split in 4. I don't experience any side effects. So it's 5 milligrams per tablet, and they recommend 1 milligram of finasteride to just stimulate the hair. I take basically 125 because I can't split it in fucking 5. Those tablets are already super small. So it becomes like very cheap. Like what? 4 months of pills for $15. That's nothing. And then I ordered some Kirkland minoxidil topical 5%. And it was like also $20 for 6 months. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I also have shampoo with Aminexil, which is also like helps with your hair, but not as good as minoxidil. Anyway, a diverse and healthy diet should be fine. Yeah, I don't think I have a diverse and healthy diet. Well, I definitely have it better now, but it's still, you know, I might lack some supplement. I definitely need like zinc and all of that shit because I feel like I don't have enough energy and I feel like sleepy and stuff like that. So I've heard it really helps. I'm doing minoxidil orally and topically. My window widow's peaks are filling in and the crown is not as thin. What the fuck are widow's peaks? Are they like temple shit? I just grew a vagina just hearing all of this. That's awesome. Can I fuck you? In that wet ass pussy? Why? Are you one of those people who just like, I would rather fucking shave my head? It's really that bothersome to just put some lotion in your hair? Is it really? I don't know. I just thought I'll try it. I definitely not gonna put fucking piss on my hair, but yeah. Gonna be honest, I don't like. I can understand. I don't like applying that stuff. It's kind of annoying. Like you have to apply it and massage it. I mean, literally it takes like 30 seconds, but I can't be bothered. I guess I'm doing it now, but I would really prefer taking a pill instead. Unfortunately, they just don't sell it here. Also stimulates penis growth. Well, some people were definitely saying that finasteride killed their libido. Still want to fuck, so I don't feel any different, honestly. I had long hair all my life till 27. Now I have none. Didn't take care of it. Just use shampoo. Well, honestly, it's not the. Honestly, it doesn't matter. If you don't take care of your hair, it's not gonna fall out quicker. It's just gonna be fucked up. What makes it fall out is other stuff. Like, it's not necessarily not taking care of it is what makes it fall out. The thing is, if your hair is damaged and it stops growing, you will lose it quicker than if you would be taking care of it. But it's already dead. At that point, you're not growing any new hair, which means whatever you have left will shed, and you're gonna be fucked. So, like, for an example, if you 30 and you have a situation like mine, but no new hair is growing, if you would shave your head, you're gonna be bald because it's not gonna regrow, right? But if you're using lotions and shit like that, and let's say you restarted the process and new follicles are growing, you don't necessarily need to take care of your hair. It's just gonna be growing constantly, so it's not a problem. Why my right earbud is 30%? Dude, it's this magnetics, like... Okay, I'm charging it now. It's genes and stress. It was beautiful and thick, and then it didn't grow thick anymore. Well, I don't know about stress and stuff like that. What do your older relatives look like? Again, what I told you is just factually true. If you have hair follicles with weak hairs, there's things that you can take to regrow it. It's not some magic or some bullshit. It works. Problem is, if you don't have those hairs, you can only transplant at that point. So, yeah. It is genetical, of course, but genetics only influences how quickly your hair follicles are gonna be getting yeeted the fuck out. So some people might not have, like, there's some older guys with full head of hair, but it's very rare that it happens, right? Don't go too far and end up as Chewbacca. Well, apparently if you take pills, minoxidil pills, your hair growth improves all over the place. But if you take, if you put topical solution on top of your scalp, then it just kind of improves the growth on a specific area. So I still would rather take a pill. I just can't buy them here. They're not selling them here. And I found some in UK. They're like pretty cheap, but I can't import them here. It's too expensive. Like, it's expensive, but also I don't think I can import because I don't know. Can you? Because it's like different, like pharmaceutical. It's like a drug, so I need like a prescription, all that shit. I justify it as being too manly and got used to it being bald. I think you just gave up, my guy. You just gave up on your hair. Go to the UK. Oh yeah, just fucking yeah, sure. I'll just go ahead and go. What are you talking about? But it has, yeah, they had minoxidil in pills, and they also had pills, specifically finasteride pills, in like 1 milligram doses that I don't have to cut in for. So I will be posting updates on my Patreon. So I took a picture and a video of my hair before I started. I recently took another picture. It's been 2 months, and maybe like in 2 months I'm gonna take another one and a video, and then in 2 months more. I've heard that like 6 months is like somewhat good period to check if anything is changing. So but yeah, I see a lot of panic. It reminds me when I was taking Accutane against acne when I was a teen, and I remember there was a lot of similar, like, people were really scared. Oh, there's so many like side effects, and they really warn you, and some people get depression and all that shit. And I was like, fuck out of here, dude. No way. They put that shit on every fucking drug, dude. Even fucking antidepressants even have side effect of having depression. So I was like, I ain't fucking buying that shit. Never had any side effects. Well, obviously my skin got dry, but that's obvious. Yeah, Accutane is a fucking godsend, dude. I was taking specifically, I was taking Oratane, and yeah, it really helped. I actually want to go again because while my face is fine, I have some on my back, some acne on my back, and it is kind of annoying. So I also didn't finish my course. I was supposed to take it for 6 months. That's the thing that a lot of people don't do. You're supposed to take it for at least 6 months, depending on your case scenario. You might need to take it even more, but your acne is going to be gone in like 2 to 3 weeks. But you still need to keep taking it. It's like a course, otherwise it's going to come back quicker. So it did fix everything on my face, though. I pretty much don't get acne. Like sometimes it's like a random, like, you know. Have you seen your grandfather on your father's side? No, not on my father's side. В пизду дегтярне мило собі засунь, блядь. Оці всі болтушки, хуюшки, блядь, дегтярне мило, хуїло, це все залупа, брехня і хуйня йобана. Якщо в тебе організм тобі робить акне, то це тільки зсередини можна вилікувати. Оці всі крема, це все наїбалово їбане, блядь. Та в пизду, блядь, чувак. То у тебе там якась залупа була, а не, блядь, в угрі, розумієш? Або то, може, ти не мився, коротше. Я не знаю. I'm just... He told me to use, like, there's this special soap that you can use, and I'm telling the guy that all of that shit is bullshit. If it comes from the inside, you gotta treat it from the inside. Like, unless you're not fucking having a shower and that's why you have acne, and you start taking showers with fucking soap, it might help you if you're a dirty fucking bastard. But I was taking care of my skin and hygiene. It was obviously not that. Tar soap, that's what he was talking about. So yeah, I don't believe in that shit. Take a pill, dude. I mean, you can... you had a reaction to it? Holy shit, yikes. Anyway, yeah, there's a couple of things I went through in my life, and I would definitely recommend, like, not being a pussy and doing it. Is LASIK if you have bad vision, but apparently don't do it if you're like super young, because you might need an additional operation, though you can have it like twice. Unless it's the one where they... I think you can have it twice. LASIK is based, and Accutane is based too. And about the hair treatment, I guess in a couple of months I'll give you an update on that. I really don't want to go to Turkey and fucking get a transplant. It's like several fucking grand. It's like $3,000 to $5,000. I don't know if I give a fuck that much. Like I don't really give a fuck. It's just like an interesting thing I thought I will try. I could shave it. I just kind of don't want to. I feel like shaving is also like just a different kind of cope, you know? I think any guy that doesn't have any hair would take hair over shaved head any day. I don't think I was ever concerned with my image. I don't know if that's good or bad, my guy. Are there even any bald people in Turkey? A lot of them. That's why one of the best clinics are there. And the reason the clinics there are one of the best in the world is because they do a lot of those operations. And the reason is because they pay fairly well and they're not necessarily like super complicated. They're just very tedious. And countries like Turkey are notorious for, you know, just money is the king, you know? So the guy will painstakingly transplant thousands of hairs one by one during a procedure. I don't even know how many hairs I need. So if your skin shows the parchment texture after the acne or whatever, or you can remove that too. I think it's called CO2 laser, and yeah, they will smooth out your skin. Look into that. Go for hair transplant, stay for kebaba. Kebaba. Right. Anyway, that's the beauty section of the stream. Don't look into the laser. No, look. I told you, LASIK. You literally have to look into the laser. So what is this? Build important news. Zelensky almost lost his phone in Germany. Wow, so important. Before meeting with Schultz, our president charged the phone in the car. A couple of hours later, Zelensky was already sitting in the helicopter, but the loss was suddenly discovered. Then the police officers ran to the car and returned the phone. Look at him smiling. Bro, I love this guy. I love him. Look at him. Why is he fucking... It's like he's fucking laughing at the guy. Like, trolled you. Oh, man. Yeah. When your anti-air destroyed the 5 of your fucking air targets, of your own air targets. But, my hair will grow into a letter Z. No, I don't think so. I don't think so, buddy. Okay. I thought about like getting a head tattoo, like on my head here, of like some like super like Ukrainian nationalistic thing, just to like, I don't know, man. It was just some stupid shit. What a solid lunch choice. Sandwich, always. Sandwich is based as fuck. I just had an amazing pastrami sandwich today. I remember, who am I rooting for in Turkey election? Probably the guy who's like pro-European. So, that Kemal guy. That footage, they blew up some huge ammunition storage is real. There's a couple of footages. The one from Ternopil is fake. The one from the other place is I love Azov. I remember I trolled the guy. I told him that I have like a big ass. It may sound weird, but I just wanted to fuck with him. the guy was extremely gullible. He would just believe the craziest shit. And I remember it's when I was working in a as a waiter in a restaurant, and he was asking me if I have any tattoos, and I have one on my back and I have one on my scalp, and he's like, "What is it?" And I'm like, and I was like super serious. So at some point when I was a teenager, I got into the wrong crowd. They were extremely nationalistic and they were racist, and I got a swastika tattoo on top of my head. It covers the whole top of my head. And he was like looking at me and he was like, "Is that a joke?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Wow, really?" It was so funny, dude. I was like, he was older than me. I was like, "The fuck is wrong with you, dude? Why would you like..." Anyway, it was super fucking funny. I was telling him some other shit. I don't remember. I never seen a person who was so gullible. But anyway, I do like I do like the tattoos that are like the Nordic symbol tattoos. They look super cool. But I have this shit already, and maybe I will get rid of it and then I'll tattoo like a bunch of like Nordic shit on top of me. I really like those tattoos from Baldur from God of War. I would tattoo myself like that. That looks fucking dope as shit. Okay, Zelensky now in Paris is gonna see Macron soon. Bigger picture of our boy, here it is. Was he a Trump supporter? Who? The guy in my city in the middle of nowhere in fucking Ukraine? I don't believe there was Trump. I think it was Obama back then. It was before Trump. I think it was even before... No, probably not before. Obama had 2 terms, right? Macron will be happy finally to make a talk to for hours. I don't think Zelensky has that time, dude. Will he do Face 69's face tattoos or Ragnar? 69's? What the fuck? I wouldn't do face tattoos. I would do like hand tattoos. I thought about it, but I don't know if I would do face tattoos. Maybe like a neck, like, you know, symbols that are like right here and they go a little bit up the neck, but I wouldn't like go super... Yeah, I like those. I wouldn't go like super fucking crazy into it. Like not on the face. I don't think it's too much. Tubesen? You know I'm gonna read it like that. You wrote it on purpose like that. Okay, so so from the news today, Zelensky was in the headquarters of Ministry of Defense of Germany today. That's him. And that's his clone. No. Use this rune converter. Text into runes? Oh, really? How does it do it? Rune translator. Is it him in the barrel again? Oh.
Реальні години в розмовах із Путіним, намагаючись відвернути, провели години.
We spent hours, real hours, trying to talk with Putin, trying to prevent this modern catastrophe, but then he chose catastrophe regardless. He's alone. And everyone understands what we understood always. Putin is the catastrophe. This is the answer. Putin is aggression. And he does not want anything else for himself and his people. His formula was death. How to talk with this formula, explain to me. How to talk to this
ще не знало
Throughout its long
нікого,
history,
хто
mankind has
міг
not
би
yet known anyone
домовитись зі смертю.
who could come
Той, хто приніс смерть.
with
Той, хто
agreement
став на шлях
with death,
геноциду.
the
Той,
one
хто
who brought
хоче
death, the one who
знищити
took
нас, той, хто хоче
the path of
знищити
genocide, the one who
Європу,
wants to
яку ми
destroy us and
цінуємо,
destroy Europe that we
має
value,
просити пощади.
he needs to beg for mercy.
І тоді буде
And
наша
then
відповідь.
we will give him the answer,
Трибунал.
a tribunal. Yeah, I speak Ukrainian.
Наша з вами рішучість призведе
Our courage
до того,
will
що ми побачимо також і з Росії зацікавленість у наших зусиллях заради миру.
our courage will force Russia to see the point in getting peace.
І це буде, коли
And this
там
is
не
going
буде
to-
джерела смерті.
What? It's very hard.
Ті зацікавленість у наших зусиллях заради миру, і це буде, коли там не буде джерела
Oh, and it will happen when the source of death is gone from there.
смерті.
What what will you do for Russia? Smork. Man. Right, it's a first time chatter, but okay. So well, he put a smork emote. I don't know what that means. Is he saying that ironically or what? Any good way or resources to learn Ukrainian? I'm sure. Do they have Duolingo on in Ukrainian? I think they do, right? Speaking of Turkey, I don't understand how President... Oh, I thought you were talking about a bird. Takes a country into over 100% inflation and still gets over 40% of votes. It's because corruption. Smork are a pro-Ukraine meme? Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, I'm Ukrainian? How many non-Ukrainian? I mean, it's more people now, but yes, of course I am. I speak Ukrainian. Maybe that's gonna change in the future, you know? Maybe people who are non-Ukrainians will know Ukrainian. That would be based. But for now, everyone's trying to catch up, right? So remember the huge explosion in Ternopil that turned out to be a video from Iraq? This is the actual destruction that happened in Ternopil from yesterday's attack. A Russian car got fucked. Well, it's sad that it's still, but meanwhile, in Berlin, unprecedented security measures have been introduced amid Zelensky's visit. He flew from Rome to Berlin on a military VIP aircraft of the German Air Force, accompanied by German Eurofighter fighters. That's kind of redundant. By German Eurofighters. Also, for the passage of his motorcade, the entire center of the city was blocked with dozens of police cars and water cannons. Damn, son. We already know Heroim Slava. Yeah. Okay.
Розмовляти з Путіним.
Нема про що.
Ну, про що з ним говорити?
There's nothing to talk with
Дивись,
Putin.
Бруно, я хочу тобі привести приклад із мого життя.
There's nothing to talk about with Putin. I'll give you an example from my life.
В 19-му році я став
In
президентом.
2019, I became a president.
Було багато різної
There was
критики.
a lot of
Люди не
different
хотіли
critics,
говорити
and
з
people didn't
Путіним,
want to talk
а я
with
сказав, я
Putin.
буду.
And I said, I will talk.
Я
That is true, by the way. It's a very interesting point that he is making. Because when he became president, he said, I will talk to Putin because I want to prevent the war. And a lot of people were trying to dunk Zelensky in mud, saying that so funny when Zelensky speaks Ukrainian. His main language is not Russian, you fucking degenerate. He is Ukrainian, and he's been living in Ukraine his whole fucking life, and he speaks Ukrainian. He doesn't speak fucking Muscovite language, okay? Shut the fuck up, degenerate. Nobody's gonna speak Russian after this is done. About 70% speak only Russian in Ukraine. Sorry, bro. I'm from Ukraine. Do you think I would know better? Or no? Ти з України? Що ти пиздиш, блядь, ти хуєсос, блядь? Який ти з України, нахуй? Якщо ти з України, найду, сука, і втрахну тебе в жопу, блядь. Хуєсос єбаний. He's from Ukraine, yeah. My cock and balls. Нема такого міста, як Дніпропетровськ, ти хуєсосіна єбана, блядь. Дніпро є. Єбало завалив, нахуй. З України він, блядь. Ждуняра єбана, блядь. СБУ, сука, здам. Хуєсосіна, блядь. Шо, камон, ти, блядь? Малорос єбучий, блядь. Шо, камон? Хуїла. Сука, блядь. Мать твоя шалава, блядь. Єбана, блядь. Батя твій хуєсос. Коротше, з'їбався нахуй з мого чату, блядь, тварі. He is not from fucking Ukraine. He's a fucking degenerate. He called Dnipropetrovsk. Only fucking Russians do that. Or degenerates, which is the same fucking thing.
Я спробую.
Okay.
А я сказав, я буду.
He said, I will talk to Putin.
Я спробую.
I will try to do the dialogue.
Це не політика.
This
бо
is not
мені це ніяких
politics.
плюсів не давало.
Because
Я
it didn't
дійсно
give me any
хотів закінчити
pluses. I wanted to
війну.
finish the war.
Я хотів знайти
I
домовленість.
just wanted to find an
Ми
agreement.
довго вирішували.
We
бо він,
were
як,
really
вибачте,
talking.
принцеса.
We were talking for a long time. He was like, I'm sorry, like a princess.
Не міг ніяк знайти формат.
He couldn't
якому
find the
нам
format in which
зустрітися.
we would
Ми
meet.
все- Ми робили все.
We
Я
tried
робив все,
everything.
щоб мати розмову.
I tried
У нас
everything
був
to have a
діалог по
dialogue.
телефону.
We
У
had a
нас
phone call.
відбулась
We
зустріч
had a
в форматі
meeting
Нормандії.
in
Ми
the
обміняли
Normandy.
людей.
We
110
we exchange prisoners, 110.
перших людей.
First,
Я був дуже щасливий.
I
Ми
was
домовились
very
не
happy.
стріляти.
We
І
agreed
давай зробимо так.
on a
Якийсь
ceasefire.
час буде ceasefire,
And we agreed on a ceasefire for some
і
time.
після цього ми йдемо далі.
And after that, we go further.
Щоденні провокації.
Every day
Вони
provocations.
щоденно поранення однієї
Every day a
Вбили одну
wounding of one person, killing of another person.
Я йому дзвонив
I'm calling to
і
him,
кажу,
and
йому,
I'm
це
saying,
один з наших там
This
була
is,
розмова, що
one of the discussions we had. It cannot be a coincidence. There's snipers there.
Розумієте? Там
You understand? There's snipers.
окупованої
From the
території
occupied territory,
йшли
they're-
вздовж всього кордону.
They
Вони
were
ходили,
going
це
through
сафарі.
the
Це було
border. It was safari.
живе сафарі.
was
Приїжджали,
safari.
Вони тренувались на нас.
They were
І це
training
правда,
on
всі
us,
знали,
and this is true,
що
and
вони
we all
їх
knew it,
приганяли, цей
that
спецназ,
they
цих
were
снайперів
taking these
з
snipers
інших
and putting
територій,
them
де вони
from
воюють.
other territories
І це було
here,
сафарі.
and it was
Вони їм
safari.
давали
They were
тренуватись. на нас,
letting
живих
them
людях.
to train
Я-
on
я
us
спробував
live
знайти
people.
діалог, після
I
цього
tried
ніякого
to
діалогу
find
не
a dialogue, but
Я зробив
it
багато
didn't have
запитів
any
прямо.
dialogue after that.
Я ніколи
I
цього не
tried to
скривав. Я дзвонив
talk
всім
directly. I was calling
Всім
to
державам.
all the countries.
Абсолютно.
All the
Ізраїль,
countries,
Сполучені
Israel,
Штати,
USA,
Британія,
Britain,
Німеччина, Франція.
Germany,
Я просив
France.
всіх.
I asked everyone.
хотів
I
просто
wanted
поговорити
to
по
just
телефону.
talk on the
Я
phone.
сказав, що я вважаю, що
I
збільшуються
said that
постріли,
I believe that
збільшуються смерті
shooting
на
is
контактній
increasing,
лінії.
death is
Йде
increasing on the
серйозна
contact
загроза.
line. There's a
Може
huge
бути
escalation,
ескалація.
there's huge threat.
З ким говорити?
Who should I
Він
talk
нічого не
to?
хоче.
He doesn't want
Це
anything.
жарт.
And this is a
Це
joke.
жарт.
For him, it's a
Тепер,
joke.
коли він бачить,
And
що
when
він
he
став
sees
слабкіше,
that he's weaker,
Росія
Russia
шукає, немов
is
щось, повірте
finding,
мені,
trying to find an
заспокоїти всі
answer.
держави, щоб
Trust me.
не впроваджували санкції, щоб нам не допомагали.
So he says, trust me, so that no countries would implement sanctions, would not help
Він
Ukraine.
може зробити
He
якийсь дипломатичний крок, але після цього
can and try to do some diplomatic step,
Повірте
but
мені,
after
через
that, trust me, in a year
він прийде
he
навалою
will come
вбивати
again
нас знов.
to kill us
З
again.
ним все зрозуміло.
We
Він не
understand
розуміє,
him.
що відбувається.
He doesn't understand
Він
what's
неадекватна
happening.
людина.
He's inadequate. True. Okay, is Lukashenko alive? Hopefully not. Self-proclaimed today did not appear at the ceremony honoring the state flag, coat of arms, and anthem. Prime Minister Golovchenko delivered his speech instead. This is how the shelling of Bakhmut with incendiary shells looks like. Russian liberation in all of its glory. Look ahead, some team. Not impossible that Russia wants to get rid of him. Russia is using the airspace of Transnistria to shell Ukrainian territories in order to bypass Ukrainian air defense, says the Speaker of Air Force, Yuri Ignat. Transnistria, of course, that's why Caliber missiles come in from the south, Ignat said. Also, the enemy launches air targets along the riverbeds and using the natural landscape so that they're invisible from radar. According to him, the enemy is attacking from all directions. Missiles are used from different points. Is it a war crime to use that stuff? Apparently not. It's a war crime to hit civilians. And that's why mass weaponry like that is frowned upon, because it can lead to civilian casualties. But using the weapon itself is not a war crime. How does Russia transport supplies into Transnistria? No, they're using that territory. So what he's basically saying is, if you look at the map, they would launch a missile from the south, and they would try and launch the missile like this into the territory, or like going through like this to towards Kiev, or towards I don't know, going towards Ternopil or whatever the fuck. So they would use this territory to fly the missile. Erdogan is giving money to children. What is this? Erdogan distributes money to children right at the polling station, so children cannot vote. It's not a bribery. What do you know about politic tricks? This is so weird. This is so obscure. We will launch a counteroffensive as soon as we have a minimum with which we can move forward, said Zelensky. According to the president, Ukraine lacks for a counteroffensive armored vehicles that will save our people who will advance the front line, additional air defense systems, long-range missiles, aircraft by NATO standards like F-16, but Ukraine will launch a counteroffensive without it. 155 caliber artillery systems. The president added that any deoccupied territories will be considered the success of the counteroffensive. I mean, technically, we already like success already, guys. But it's a cultural thing. Giving money, all the people giving money to kids is cultural. Okay, I can believe that. It's more like a PR stunt, okay. Russian birds in the Bryansk region were shot down by Russian air defense, said the Speaker of the Air Force of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, Ignat. According to him, a total of 2 planes and 3 helicopters were shot down. So it was Russia. The funny thing is, not that I trust this guy, but Prigozhin is confirming that Russian fighters and helicopters in Bryansk were shot down by Russian air defense. What does he say?
Теперь ответ на ваш
Why the fuck he always yells, bro? What a fucking...
второй вопрос по поводу крушения.
So the answer to your second question about the aviation and planes get destroyed near Bryansk, to understand how, to try and determine how Ukraine could reach from their territory and destroy our planes, you will have to first
различного вооружения, в частности средств ПВО.
look at
разобраться, какие есть особенности в данной ситуации.
look at anti-air that was used to shut down the planes and helicopters, and look at the specifics.
Так как это коллективная цель, грубо
Because it's
говоря.
a collective target. I don't know what he means by that. 4
Самолета,
planes,
если провести круг
if you draw a circle,
их падений,
when they fell down,
получается, что
you will
этот
see
круг
that this circle
диаметром,
is
а все
with
они
the
лежат
diameter
ровно по кругу, 40 километров.
40
То есть
kilometers,
радиус
which is
круга 20
radius
километров.
is
А
20
теперь
kilometers.
зайдите в интернет и
And
посмотрите,
you go to
какое
internet and
средство поражения
look
ПВО
what
могло
anti-air
бы
could
находиться в центре
be in the
этого
center of
круга,
this circle,
и дальше
and,
выстроите сами свои версии.
and
Я
then you can build your own
не в курсе,
versions.
я занимаюсь
I don't know.
Бахмутом.
I do Bakhmut. Rather, Bakhmut does you, but it's a separate discussion. In Yakutsk, United Russia Party representative Vladimir Amosov made a poster advertising his candidacy for the primaries in the best place in the city. It says preliminary voting into the local administration 2023. The road. Vote for Vorobyov Amosov. The bridge in Transbaikal was torn apart by the wind day after the repair. It's in Russia, if you didn't understand. Must have been good repairs, huh? Because Russians never think before they do. There's like this oscillation index or whatever the fuck. You can't just like repair the bridge and whatever. You have to make it so it won't oscillate depending on the weather conditions that are around. It will depend on the weight and weight distribution and other factors. But that's, you know, yeah, resonance, whatever, yeah. Thompson, this is big. Is this Zelensky in the fucking barrel? Germany signed a declaration of support for Ukraine on the way to NATO membership. Yeah, well, Zelensky, I'm not surprised. Zelensky is going to every country and they just can't say no. Every country that he visited so far signed declaration of support. Poland did it. Germany did it. I wonder if is there a checklist of how many countries signed that? I think the final votes will be coming from big players like USA in the end. Here's Zelensky meeting Scholz. Germany did it. It's a good sign. Yep. Did Italy do it? Yep. Why the cameras? Nobody's there. Man, it's so cool that what a cool like PR thing that he did with not wearing a suit. It just looks so different and like because everyone just wears suits, he just like standing out because of plain clothing, and it just like underlines the how different situation in our country is to everyone else. Photographers are working from home. Hungary doesn't actually have real power. They will be forced to vote if that would be the consensus. Macron could resist. Macron will never resist. He's a man of love. In Russia, a commissariat is on fire in Murmansk. Nice. Always nice to see. What is this?
Припасы мы тратим, в том числе, для того, чтобы...
Шойгу Gerasimov. Yeah. Macron banged his school teacher. See? A winner from when he was young.
Остановить драпающие толпы военнослужащих российской армии. Подразделение...
We spent our ammunition, among other things, to stop the fleeing crowds of the Russian army servicemen? By killing them? Well, interesting turn of events. France is now part of Ukraine. He's like, look, no, I wasn't asking for that. Я не запитував. Дякую, але... Где? Redeem sound?
Hello. Mr. President, good to see you again. Hello, Mr. President, Prime Minister. Hello, good to see you.
Yeah, I can do a pretty good impression of him. It's not that hard actually. Sometimes it's like better than other times, but it's way easier to do it in Ukrainian voice, obviously. But like doing an impression with an accent is always harder. But thank you very much. Thank you. Who's the guy on the right? It's President of Germany. He also liked that joke. Or he's a chancellor. What are they called? I don't think it's a smoker's voice, actually. No, Schultz is chancellor or whatever, prime minister, what the fuck they call it. Did he used to smoke? I don't think so. I think it's just his voice. In Kharkiv, for the first time, a bio-integrated prosthesis was placed for a dog. He lost his paw due to the shelling of the invaders. The implant was 3D printed. He kind of is getting used to it, but it looks like he has a little booty. Little boot. He's like little human leg. Why did they shave his other paw? It looks weird, but it's cool. Happy for him.
Але я точно знаю,
I know
я
for a
не
fact,
сумніваюсь,
and I have
що
zero
якщо Україна
doubts,
впаде,
that if Ukraine's gonna fall,
наступний крок дуже
the next
швидкий
step
буде.
is going to be
Молдова.
very
Я
rapid.
маю на увазі
Moldova.
не швидкі
And I
кроки
mean, don't
щодо
like
захоплення, а рішення йти далі.
rapid moves to capture it, but rapid decisions to go
Буде
further.
Молдова.
There's going to be
Буде
Moldova.
Молдова.
There's going to be
Будуть
Moldova.
Балтійські
There's
країни.
going to be Baltic countries.
Балтійські країни
Baltic countries,
– це країни НАТО.
these are NATO countries.
І коли
And when
будуть захоплені,
There's going to
не дай
be,
Боже, тому що
God
ми їх
forbid,
поважаємо і
because we
любимо,
respect and
але
love those countries,
якщо
but
уявити собі,
if we could imagine
що Путін
that
прийде
Putin
в
will
країни
come there
НАТО,
to NATO
то
countries,
в Італії,
then in
може, не в
Italy,
Італії, як ви
not maybe
сказали,
in
інші
Italy, like you
країни,
said,
так,
in
будуть
other Western
коливати.
countries, in
Ви
any
точно
case,
повинні знати.
you will understand, you will
Вам
need to
прийдеться
know that you
відправляти
will have to
своїх
send
людей,
your people,
дітей,
children,
на цю
fathers
війну.
to this
Ви
war.
члени НАТО.
You're
Ось
part of
все.
NATO
Це
alliance.
не
That's
тільки
it.
захист,
This is not only
це
the protection,
відповідальність.
this is also
І давайте
responsibility. And
говорити,
let's
якщо
be
ми не хочемо говорити
honest,
про
if we
мир
don't want
і
to
не
talk
говорити
about
емоціями,
peace and
та
talk
добре,
without
я
emotions, that's
готовий
fine. I'm
до
ready to
прагматичної розмови.
pragmatic
І я вважаю,
discussion.
ваше
And
суспільство
I
повинно
believe that
готове.
your
І вони
people
повинні
need to
знати,
be ready for
краще
that. They
допомогти Україні,
would rather help
ніж
Ukraine
відправляти
than
своїх
to
дітей.
send their children. That's it. Where I'm from? Judging by your nickname, you're not gonna love it, Русак.
Що люди Путіна
Я з України, блядь. Питання?
шукали вас, і ви, я пам'ятаю,
Okay.
що люди Путіна
I
шукали
remember
вас,
that
і ви,
Putin people
я
tried to
пам'ятаю,
find
я
you, and I
була у
remember
прямому
that
ефірі,
I
розповідала про
was
цю війну.
live and I was
З'являється,
talking about this
що
war,
ви
and all of a
з'явилися
sudden
без піджака. Ви
you
сказали, тут,
were
я
without a
сьогодні, я в
jacket.
Києві,
I'm
зі
here,
мною
I'm
є
today in
міністр.
Kiev, I have my
І ми
ministers
тут
with
для
me,
того,
we're all
щоб,
here
щоб
to
воювати, тому що
to
почалася війна.
fight
Коли ви
because the
знову
war started.
повернетеся,
When are you
вдягнете
going
піджак,
to go back and put on the jacket again?
елегантний. І також, може, я вам подарував
And-
також галстук, може, і галстук із...
Я пам'ятаю, про
Maybe
це.
you also got a gift from me, says the guy on the right. I don't know who he is, with a tie and also wearing the tie.
Дякую. Він подарував мені кроватку.
He gifted me a tie
Коли був в Києві.
when he
Я
was
дуже
in
дякую.
Kiev.
Це
I'm
на
very
День
grateful.
перемоги.
It's for the day of the victory.
Чесно,
Honestly,
ви знаєте,
you know,
ніколи навіть не думав
I
до вашого
haven't
запитання,
thought
що
about it
костюм
before that
буде асоціюватися
suit
у
is
мене
going
з
to be
чимось
associated
дуже комфортним
with
і
something
дуже
very
теплим.
comfortable and
А
warm,
це саме,
and
це саме моя
it's
мрія всіх,
my
це
dream.
перемога. Тож тепер я розумію, що саме з цим у мене асоціація.
It's my dream,
що
and that's
таке
why I have
костюм.
associations
Буде
with the
перемога.
suit. When the victory is gonna be, I'm gonna wear it. Базару нуль, дякую. Так.
Непросте питання.
Okay, we saw this. Either he used to smoke. You know what you know what comes after a nuclear no. What did he say? You know what comes after the nuke? Smoke. Oh man, sexy Zelensky. I mean, he's always sexy, but Jesus Christ, guys. Holy shit. I mean, a cigarette. Listen, I smoke too. I didn't smoke a lot though, but I don't think my voice changed that much. I feel like you really need to like really smoke, you know, to get it like that. I think he always had. I don't remember him with any other voice, even when he was young. I knew Zelensky for a long time, let me tell you. I don't remember him having like a non-scratchy voice. I try to find who does the voice of a nuke producer tags. It's not that easy to find. Oh, did you see the... do you know the phrase, "Damn, son, where'd you get that"? Do you know that? Do you know that? You would be surprised how the fucking guy looks like who did that. Oh, damn, son, where did you find this? Oh wait, it is DJ Smokey. It's the same guy. Or what?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I think I know. I think I know. Oh, he just used that. Oh, I see.
You know what? You see us, we in the session turning up. You got 10 minutes. If you fuck up my niggas vibe, I'm gonna fuck you up. So let's get this going like right now.
Oh, this is incredible. I can't believe that we're here right now.
Just shut up for like a minute. Shut up.
Real trap shit. Trapaholics. We make it look easy. Walk with your boys.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Okay, that's incredible. That makes everything better.
Is this real?
How do you do it?
I don't know, man.
Where did you guys first meet? Yeah, where did you guys meet, and why do you do it? Hey, shh, I'm talking over here.
Hey, hold on. You don't
No, it's fake.
shush me. This is my
It's a
session.
skit. Yeah, it looks like a skit. Similar with what was that skit that was somebody super famous was doing a crazy skateboard trick, but it was fake too. It's super real. I believe it. Damn, son, where'd you find this? Who did it though? Who? Wait. We could just ask Chat. We can ask Bing Chat, bro. What is it called? It's called a DJ tag, right? It's Shadow Haze. Okay, who does tags for DJ Smokey? Білий чат параша? Ну, блядь, зараз він щось мені пиздане. DJ Smokey tags. Who does tags for DJ Smokey? Searching, guys. According to some Reddit post, DJ Smokey producer tags are done by Shadow Haze, who is also known as the Damn Sound Where'd You Find This Guy. He's a DJ who hosts and co-signs other producers' tracks by adding his tags on them. DJ Smokey also produces his own music, but he is more famous for his tags and his lifestyle of drugs and partying. Oh, really? Search web for Shadow Haze. It is him. Bing comes out on top. He does not do the nuke producer tags. Is it the same guy who does the nuke tags in DJ Smokey tracks? Damn son, where'd you find this? That mixtape drop is about as close to as a meme as you can find in dance music. Popularized by its late 2000s on Gucci Mane and OJ Da Juice Man Trapaholics mixtapes. Shadow Haze, Shadow 42-year-old voiceover artist is the main man behind the voice. I'm not sure who does the nuke tags in DJ Smokey tracks, but they seem to be part of this Nuke Radio series where he hosts and adds his tags in various tracks. Nuke tags are usually phrases like legalize nuclear bombs, call the fire department, just nuke the building, or I just shoved a nuke up my pussy. Why did he choose that one? They're meant to be humorous and outrageous, and they fit DJ Smokey's image as a wild, eccentric personality. Oh, it does previews too.
We just nuked the building.
Bitch, Uber to my dick.
Uber to my dick.
Uber to my dick.
Holy shit.
What is this website?
You know what happens after a nuke.
It's time.
My God.
This song is a war crime.
Bitch, Uber to my dick.
What is this fucking shit?
Bitch, Uber to my dick.
Okay, what is this?
It's time.
Are you all ready? Well then let's go! Go!
Open your ears. Get ready for this. It's the Kid Star Podcast. That's right. It's all up in your ear. Damn, son.
Regular gangster, huh?
It's DJ Rectangle.
I guess it's it is like filtered up, right? Because this seems like a more regular voice.
Yo, Rectangle, drop that dish.
Right. DJ Smokey Nuke Radio exclusive. Oh man. Lovely. Okay, Uber to my dick. So fucking dumb, bro. Who does the nuke voice is unknown yet. And I guess it doesn't matter at this point. You can just copy with it with AI, right? There will be no parliamentary elections in Ukraine this autumn if we have martial law, says Zelensky. The constitution prohibits any elections during a martial law. If there's no martial law, then there will be. Well, the law says that according to the constitution of Ukraine, after the end of martial law, I think elections are held in 90 days. The president said. Recall that the parliamentary elections that are to be held on October 29th, 2023. Bakhmut is a prelude to a counteroffensive, says Podolyak. I think we will see a catastrophic events that will befall the Russian army. It will be forced to leave the occupied territories very quickly. In my opinion, it will be a hot spring-summer season. Did Erdogan win? Not known yet. Zelensky is going to France now. Scholz says that Leopard 1 tanks and new IRIS-T air defense systems. Scholz announced a new package to Ukraine in Ukrainian. The most powerful package says cost 2.7 billion euros, including Leopard 1 tanks, BMP Marder, and Iris-T systems. In Bakhmut direction, our units today captured more than 10 enemy positions in the north and south of the outskirts of Bakhmut, says Malyar. Also, our fighters, Malyar is Deputy Minister of Defense. Also, our fighters cleared a significant area of the forest in the Ivanovo region, captured by the enemy soldiers from different parts. The situation in Bakhmut itself is difficult. They're tough fights. Okay. More pictures of Bakhmut in smoke after that attack with incendiary ammo. Get a tag from Shadow. I would want the tag from a nuke guy, but like for my stream. These are great pictures, but horrible to see. I mean, why get it? We actually can just do the AI voice ourselves. We don't need no tags. We can make it on our own. These are crazy pictures. I'll repost them to my Telegram. Zelensky met Macron. When did that happen? Pictures are from yesterday. Bakhmut. Erdogan 50.1%. Kılıçdaroğlu 44. 90% counted. You think he can? He won't take it, right? But there will be a runoff. $47.7? Damn, son. Where did you find this? There's only one round. Well, it's one if you get over 50. If you get less than 50, then it's two.
Zelensky qui descend à l'instant de l'avion affrété par la République française. La visite du président qui démarre en France ce soir. On va bien évidemment y revenir tout au long de la soirée sur France Info. Merci à tous les quatre d'être venus sur ce plateau pour alimenter ce débat. Tam Nuit, vous êtes journaliste politique parlementaire pour la chaîne publique Sénat. Séverin Husson, rédacteur en chef adjoint au quotidien La Croix. Un mot de la une de demain peut-être.
La une de demain, c'est un reportage à la frontière américaine autour des migrants.
Second mandate? The fuck is a second mandate? You mean term? It's his first term.
Mexicain, mais je voudrais surtout souligner le...
He's not dating Macron. Tell that to Macron. He's pretty confident. No, incendiary rounds are not a war crime. Macron into something older. Yeah. Yeah, we literally just talked about it. During the meeting in Berlin, May 14th, the President of Ukraine and the Chancellor of the Federal Republic of Germany made the following statement. The President of Ukraine, the Chancellor of the Federal Republic, confirmed the unequivocal condemnation of Russia's long war of aggression against Ukraine. Ukraine has shown extraordinary determination, exercising its inalienable right to self-defense against the illegal and unprovoked attack for which there is no justification. Russia must immediately, completely, and without any conditions withdraw all its troops from the territory of Ukraine within its internationally recognized borders. True, based. Klishivka, not yet. Germany remains steadfast in its commitment to independence, sovereignty, and territorial integrity of Ukraine. Germany highly appreciates the determination and the courage of the Ukrainian people and its armed forces in defending against Russian aggression and ensuring a free democratic future of Ukraine. Germany will continue political, financial, humanitarian, and military support to Ukraine as long as it's needed, individually and through international within the European Union, G7, NATO, and UN, and other formats. That's cool. That's good. Man. So I don't know how, hopefully this is okay to show, but Teravid. Didn't somebody ban you yesterday? Was that a timeout?
Вітаю, друзі! Мене звати Микола Волков, позивний Абдула. Я командир підрозділу Тера. Тера продовжує воювати на Бахмутському напрямку, продовжуємо займатися скиданням боєприпасів. В періоди часу, коли бригада не веде активних наступальних дій, всю увагу концентруємо на зниженні оборони.
Oh, it's a part 2 of more, I'll get some water.
Склади з БК, знищуємо логістику між позиціями, не даємо їм відновитися. Хочу подякувати всім тим, хто нас підтримує, а всім, хто хоче це зробити, маємо активний збір. Збираємо на дрони камікадзе, збираємо на дрони для скидання боєприпасів, як великі, так і малі, збираємо на боєприпаси для всіх цих дронів. Ссылка закріплена в описі до відео. Також у нас є Patreon та Telegram-канал. Долучайтеся. Отже, засіб для скидання Mavic 3, боєприпас, що скидаємо, осколково-кумулятивний, пілот, що скидає Жора. Поїхали. Під час розвідки передньої лінії було помічено, як два ворожі піхотинці маскують мотоцикл. Так як вся передня лінія знаходиться під контролем української артилерії, ворог не може використовувати ані автівки, ані броньовану техніку для логістики боєприпасів та особового складу.
Can his laptop run Crysis? I think so, right?
Техніку, таку як мотоцикли,
Kyle Kolinsky?
з колясками та мотоблоки.
Maybe a little bit.
Піхотинці, закінчивши маскування, відходять. Вони думають, що техніка замаскована гарно, і ми подумаємо, що це таке ж сміття, як те, яке лежить навколо. Скидаємо 2 30-мм вогні. Обидва боєприпаси досягли своєї
Wow, that's really accurate, actually.
Мотоцикл вражений осколками та загоряється.
Getaway vehicle.
При детальній дорозвідці видно, що мотоцикл горить гарно, а поруч з ним лежать чорні пакети з ворожими 200-ми.
Really?
Скидаємо 30-мм вог по ще одному мотоциклу з коляскою.
Wow, that's really accurate.
Достатньо, щоб біля мотоциклу розпочалася пожежа, та він був вражений осколками. Другий боєприпас влучає туди ж, куди і перший. На відео добре видно радіус розльоту осколків. Мотоцикл вражений.
You will see the logo. The deep state is not 2 days behind. Maybe a couple of hours behind. It's updated several times a day.
Влучання в моторний відсік. Мотоблок виведено з ладу. Скидаємо осколково-фугасний боєприпас підвищеної потужності по ворожим позиціям. Влучання прямо біля входу у бліндаж. Хоча на відео і не видно ворожої піхоти, але по результатам попередньої розвідки ми знаємо, що вона там знаходиться. Метою такого скидання є не дати ворожій піхоті відновитися між проведенням нашими бригадами наступальних...
Deep State Map is really good because their Telegram group is insanely autistic. Those guys, I don't know how many people work in that team, but they're like super anal about that, like all the info, proofs, links, and all of that shit. They'd never update the map without like confirmation from our general staff or visual confirmation from videos. They do geolocation and all that shit. It's fucking insane. What's up, bud?
На боєприпасах для СПГ загорілися вишибні порохи. На детальній розвідці видні боєприпаси для СПГ, а також для російських протитанкових ракетних систем.
They're silent probably because Russian Ministry of Defense told them to shut the fuck up when they started to panic when the Ukrainian attack, they thought that Ukrainian attack started. But anyway, reading that AIDS is just pointless. It's disinformation anyway.
Скидаємо осколково-фугасний боєприпас підвищеної потужності. Пряме влучання, постріли для протитанкової ракетної системи пошкоджені. Один із них загоряється. Скоріш за все, всі постріли вже вражені осколками. Але для нас такого результату недостатньо, ми хочемо бути впевнені на 100%.
Better safe than sorry, alright? Is it gonna explode or what?
Пілот розглядає сміттєзвалище з метою роздивитися, чи не знаходиться ще
Bro, look at that.
боєприпаси
Fucking cans,
серед сміття.
garbage, shells.
Скидаємо боєприпас підвищеної потужності. Пряме влучання в постріли для СПГ. Відбувається загоряння артилерійських та вишибних порохів. При підльоті до цілі було помічено ще один склад боєприпасів, що палає. Він був вражений союзним 120-м мінометом.
They also disguise soldiers like that.
Після ретельного прицілювання пілот скидає осколково-кумулятивний боєприпас.
Ooh.
Відбувається загоряння вишибних порохів на пострілах для СПГ.
No need to disguise? Exactly. Nice.
Дорозвідуємо постріли для протитанкової системи Фагот або Корнет. Бачимо, що ймовірно деякі з них ще вцілілі і потрібно продовжувати роботу.
No, it's actually the name of it, of the system. Because it's like a... whatever. It's 1G.
Скидаємо осколково-кумулятивний боєприпас. Влучання. Вишибні порохи на пострілах до СПГ.
So that one is not exploding because it's probably... It's just the powders. It doesn't have the warhead or what? No. It's not even a bundle. It's a name of the system. It's like Cornet and the other one. There's a American name for it, but let me just Google it. It's a PTRK. It's called AT4 Spigot. In English, that's what it's called. It's a Soviet-Russian anti-tank rocket. ATGM. There it is. 9K111. Whatever. Bassoon. That's what it's called in Russian, basically. Second generation tube launch semi-automatic command of line of sight. SACLOS, wire-guided anti-tank missile system. It's not TOS! It's a different word, Jesus fucking Christ. You're reminding me of that Randy Marsh fucking
враження один з пострілів для ПТУР починає розгорятися.
at that show.
Пальне його реактивного прискорювача. Гадаю, що цим ПТУРом вже ніхто скористатися не зможе. Фінальне скидання осколково-кумулятивних боєприпасів по складу БК.
Oh! Okay, so they have warheads.
Вибухають. Тепер вважаємо, що склад БК є повністю знищеним.
Mauled can be disguised itself as various missiles and jets. The various friendly fire could have been baited out by Mauled, pretending to be Ukrainian jets.
Або були пошкоджені в результаті вибуху, або
Yeah, but there was...
осколками від боєприпасів.
How would that
Знищення
work?
таких складів протитанкової зброї
Yeah, it's the
є
same.
дуже важливим і
It
суттєво
is
знижує
like kind of fluid.
обороноздатність ворога, не даючи йому можливість скористатися
Is there Russians down there? It's just
для знищення
ammunition.
наших танків.
Read the subtitles.
Отже, підсумуємо результати дня. Знищили 2 мотоцикли, 1 мотоблок, 18 пострілів до протитанкової ракетної системи «Фагот» або «Корнет», близько 50 боєприпасів різних типів до СПГ. Знищення цього БК суттєво знижує потенціал ворога до опору, особливо до наших танків. Це підвищує їх живучість, а отже наближає українську перемогу. Друзі, вірю, що разом ми обов'язково переможемо. Слава Україні!
Героям слава. Смерть ворогам. Слава нації. Russian volunteer Moors posted another long update last night on the battle situation in and around Bakhmut. He says that Ukrainians have massive superiority in air reconnaissance and unlimited shell supply, softening targets before any infantry advances. He confirms officer kills in the 4th Brigade of the DPR yesterday. The defensive lines built by Russia are too weak and shallow, and unlike regular forces, Wagners have been bullshitting their way out of holding these positions. Should I read it, or the summary is enough? I'm Ukrainian, yes. At the moment, the enemy is, by and large, following the plan that, from my point of view, is optimal to one I outlined here last night. Several confirmations of this during the day. Prigozhin said that Russian anti-air confirmed basically that Russian anti-air shot them down. Destruction of 4 vehicles of our Air Force, which, as I understand it, had EW RER helicopters over our territory, is a great way to draw more forces to cover the border. The enemy began the battles of attrition and exhaustion of the last reserves in the area of Bakhmut and Donetsk academically, with attacks on the identified control points. It means by the book, probably. In the DPR, a strike was dealt at the control point of the 1st Brigade near Avdiivka. Moreover, at the very moment when the Corps leadership were there, but it did not seem to kill anyone. Erdogan is below 50. Man, he's probably so fucking afraid. At the very moment when, okay, in LPR, strikes at the area of the command post in Yubileyny near Luhansk, which has long been known to the enemy, seem to be without much catch either. As expected, the enemy is now forcing heavy defensive battles near Bakhmut. They seem to have unlimited artillery ammunition. This is a comment from the scene from the southern flank, where the 4th Brigade of the LPR is now fighting. LPR. Lol. The brigade has not been taken to rest since the very beginning of the special military operation. It was replenished all this time on the go with mobilized, without a full withdrawal for the rest, replenishment, training, and combat cohesion. Crossing the Siversky Donets, fighting across the river, breaking through the fortifications on Bakhmutka, taking Lysychansk, fighting on the Siversky front and near Kremenная. In general, the brigade is significantly exhausted and drained of blood, and the enemy knows it. Wankers gave up to the brigade the positions where the deepest trenches were about knee-deep. Perhaps this could be afforded by private contractors with a good PR service who can record videos with the corpses of their soldiers and successfully demand shells, and then adjust an artillery not from Mavics but fully fledged aircraft-type UAVs, put pressure on enemy batteries. Replacing the PMC was a brigade to which no one gave a powerful fleet of aircraft-type UAVs, and it is difficult to get up a simple Mavics with the existing level of enemy electronic warfare. The enemy, well, he refers to Ukraine, in turn, in the direction of the strike, in addition to powerful electronic warfare, which completely blocks the possibility of using commercial drones on our part, is actively using both wings and drones, including night ones, that are on duty in air almost continuously. In such a situation, with an unlimited ammunition supply, the enemy's artillery has the ability not to only to tire out some strong points, but also to hunt even individual soldiers, which they do. The result of this over the past 48 hours is that the brigade commander-in-chief of staff of the brigade were killed. In the 4th Brigade, an officer from the 2nd Army Corps Department was killed. There are other killed and wounded officers of the brigade. The Ukrainians have already happily said about this, so this is not news. There are also losses in personnel in the battalions. The enemy is very smart. Meat assaults are not involved. Yeah, no fucking shit. If a group advancing to capture a strong point encounters serious resistance, it does not enter into a protracted firefight and does not try to reduce the distance to throw in a grenade while under fire from our artillery. The Ukrainians retreat, let their artillery work, then go again. When a significant part of the fighters in positions are already wounded or shell-shocked. Smart. The brigade is trying to gain a foothold to dig into the ground. Prigozhin's stories about columns of Russian armed forces running to the rear, if such columns took place at all, are not about this area. I believe that in the near future the enemy will continue to tire out the flanks of Bakhmut group with artillery, and will begin, if he has not already begun, similar events near Donetsk, Avdiivka, Maryanka. The task is to catch ours on inconvenient and poorly equipped lines of defense, which apparently all of them are, to knock out more personnel, to force them to send reserves pulled from different places and knock them out. The alternative in the form of a retreat to lines convenient for our military leadership will not be considered, since how many people were sacrificed in order to get to there to go back. Russia's never heard of artillery overwatch? No, they do. They just imagine a military leadership in a country that just doesn't care about their people. How your tactics would work. Probably meat waves after meat waves, because it's very hard to replenish equipment for Russia because they're under sanctions pressure, but they have meat to throw at the problem. Throw people at the problem, discover the enemy, try to shell them a little bit, and send the units right away. Yeah, of course. Zelensky said it correctly. Any country in the world, after such huge losses, would have stopped the war. Russia didn't. They just don't care. Don't care about their people. Not that they, oh, we don't care, we're so fucking strong. They just, like, brutal fucking... cannibals. World War II tactics? Well, it's just Russian tactics, Russia always did. USSR, same tactic. USSR lost, 10 times more people than Nazis? And they won? I don't know if it's actually like 10 times. I know it's way more. Yeah, Russia never lost as many people in any war except World War II. The whole Russia is come from poor regions. Belgrade now. No sleep for Belgrade. Man, Mr. Worldwide, holy shit. How does Russia survive with so little money? They have money. Just the leadership is rich. And they're spending a lot of money on the war now. But the country, the country is rich, the people are poor. All the money that the oligarchs were earning, they have been amassing that amount. Not inputting that in the country. So you can't fight with old tech. Well, they thought they could. They thought that we will not fight back, and they didn't expect such overwhelming support that we would receive. It's very obvious that they gonna lose. There's no chance. But I don't know. This is just pointless at this point. Everyone recognizes it. So the second, it seems like second round of elections is going to be on May 28th for in Turkey. How long until the Russian mom factor kick in? It doesn't matter. Russia's too... It's not gonna happen. They tried to do something like that, but Russia is too zombified. Putin has tight grip over the people.
Приїжджаю, допомагаю.
Medvedev is a tool? Yeah, he's just like a mouthpiece to spread some crazy shit. What is the current situation for Crimea? For Crimea, maybe maybe fear of what's to come, but for now, we're not there yet. Belarus rebels, if Lukashenko dies and Ukraine's helped them. I feel like Belarus needs to fight their own battle. Funny how the mobilized soldiers did nothing. That's not unexpected. People without proper training and motivation, what could they do? Or equipment. We're getting very close to 200,000 losses on Russian side. Luka set up airs. Well, it's not a fucking... Belarus is not a... Not a monarchy. Losses, casualties plus killed. It's only killed. But these are approximate numbers. I feel like they're close to truth. Maybe a little bit less. Oh yeah, I wanted to show this. I don't know what the fuck this is. Russians are guys. A lot of people were saying that Russia was not fighting seriously. I think they're serious now. What is this? New equipment? What is this? T1?
This is the future.
Man, it's getting dragged by a car. I don't even see the car. Masked. Oh, man. Also, one of the tracks was lost during the transportation. Oh shit, another angle of it. Actually looks crazy. Didn't US Intel leak say that the Russian kill in action was 40K? US leak. The West is very... We don't share all the information with the allies, and our estimations are way quicker, and the Western estimation just constantly catch up. I don't think they're up to date. I think this is the amount that they verified, either visually or like something like that. The numbers that are the biggest so far are posted by our general staff. I remember Aristovich talking about it. Basically, there's a way to calculate it. Like, for example, if you destroy a tank, yeah, exactly. If you destroy a tank, it's like 3 guys. If you look in the book how many people should man a specific vehicle, it would be that amount. So it could be that the tank was destroyed and it was empty. It would be written down as like 5 enemy combatants destroyed. But also we have a lot of video footage, especially because artillery fire is always being corrected by a drone. It's actually not that tough to calculate how many people walk in the building getting shelled and how many walk out, right? Do Ukrainian estimations take Russian friendly fire into calculation? No, I don't think so. I think it's purely what we estimate, like by either looking or counting the amount of destroyed vehicles or bodies on the field. Depends. There's like actually AI systems that detect that shit on the picture. So there's a lot of footage probably goes through a bot to have a calculation. What is my background? How do I know these things? Well, I'm Ukrainian and I started literally following this from day one. Every day I'm just getting fucking geared on news, dude. So I'm something of an expert myself at this point. That's how you learn, right? Information I've heard from other experts, information that we've read on stream from different analysts and articles and stuff like that. A lot of our officials explain how it works, so I mean, if that's what they say they use, I mean, any reason not to believe them? Informal education work experience with this stuff? No. Graduated from Bald University. I graduated from I Banged Your Mom University. With honors, by the way. Take it as you will. Just like your mama. You saw that coming? So was she.
Straight up
Okay. Like, what the fuck? Icky? Come real sticky, dick real stiffy, You can do better. That was 1 week. What are you talking about? Guys, you want to see some TikToks that I liked? I think we're done. I don't see any news that... Okay, what does it say? What is known about Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu, I think. Kılıçdaroğlu, head of the largest opposition party, more negative about Russia than Erdogan. He will seek to restore relations with the West, accused the Russian Federation of conspiracies, and called on Moscow to take its hands off the Turkish state if Russia is interested in cooperating with Turkey after the election. What is the current reach of HIMARS to Russians? How back do Russians have to hang back? Well, the missiles that we initially received are 80 kilometers away. There was a promise of us getting GLMRS rockets that can fly up to 150 kilometers, but I don't know if we have them yet. I think we're supposed to get them at the after summer. But we received Storm Shadow from UK, which flies either 290 kilometers away or 560 kilometers away. I don't know which variant we received. But again, Storm Shadow, apparently extremely expensive. And they explode, they make a big boom. I think we'll save them. When do I think Leo 2 training will end and they will be deployed? They're already in Ukraine, and they will be deployed with the counteroffensive. That's supposedly gonna start within 2 weeks. I guess if they... Because it was spring counteroffensive. Everyone was talking about spring. Maybe it's gonna be moved, but hopefully not. Aren't there rumors Russians already received Storm Shadows too? In what way? Like getting hit by them? No. I'm not a 7TV sub, so I can't use 0-bit emotes. I don't know what the fuck that means. You see the pilot who fired Storm Shadow into Luhansk? I don't think that was confirmed that it was Storm Shadow. Why do you keep doing this to me? It's always fucking planes, bro. Yeah, I don't know what this is though. Like, it says you can type this shit on anything. Remnants of the UK supply Storm Shadow air-launched cruise missile were found today and yesterday. Missile strike sites the city of Luhansk, confirming the new and very potent capability already used by Ukrainian forces. Really? Storm Shadow use only? What does that even mean? Most missiles got parse like it with dumb text, really? Can't be true. Everyone knows that Ukraine will need years of adaptation of their planes to launch these missiles. Poland gave us MiG-29s that already have these capabilities. No? Am I wrong? I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm skeptical about this. I'm skeptical it was Storm Shadow. We have capability to shoot missiles far. We don't have a lot of them at all. Like very little. But we have them. Netherlands paid for the missiles too? Based. I don't know, seems iffy to me. If we would have an expert that would confirm that these like indeed look like
Storm Shadow Money Gang.
Storm Shadow Wizard Gang, we love casting spells. Erdogan is under 50, yeah, we know. It's going to be in a month. Oh, by the end of the month, it's going to be second round. I've seen a better one with Prigozhin and Japanese translation. Okay, guys, let's tie up with some memes, right?
Donatello, how did I get up here?
What comes after Storm Shadow? Smoke.
Donatello, how did I get up here?
You mind if I fill you in later?
I'm coming.
Donatello, how did I get up here?
You mind if I fill you in later?
I'm coming.
Donatello.
Dude, this is fucking me every time, dude. What is happening there? But this is like the worst thing that can happen. The fucking laugh, dude. You know he's about to lose it, bro. Yeah, because you can't. If this was home, I would fucking lose my shit, dude. But it seems like this is like a public laundry or some shit like that in a hotel or something. I don't know. Is that like a drying?
Купив, значить, грибов.
It says bought some mushrooms
З Рошен.
from Roshan.
Блядь. Купив, значить, грибов. З Рошен.
I don't know, it's funny.
Блядь. Купив, значить,
Cause don't be a
грибов.
dumbass. Don't fucking film and
З Рошен.
fucking.
Блядь.
Hey, what's up, man?
Good night.
Yeah,
How
can
you
I
have
get $20 out there on pump number 7? It's the F-150 out there, but make sure it's diesel. All right, thanks, man.
Later.
Maroon 5. Steak, medium rare.
Hey, what's up, man?
Grand Jeep
Good night.
Terror.
Can I get $20 out there on pump number 7? It's the F-150 out there, but make sure it's diesel. All right, thanks.
They're so weird, man.
Love, they yell at each other all the time.
Oh, that's true. Ask him, he's been married for how long?
Over 20-something years.
Over 20.
Look at him though, he look mad. You don't look happy, brother. You don't look happy.
He's very happy.
Min Chow, a former TV show bailiff and current Harris County deputy charged with his wife's murder, now
Love, they yell at each other all the time.
Oh, that's true. Ask him, he's been married for how long?
Over 20.
fucking Christ, bro. Have you seen there's like video of a guy doing that? FPS bike race real footage? There was one that was like super fucking scary. First person motorcycle race real footage. There was one specific. Is it this one? No, fucking stop, dude. Not fucking. Oh my god. Is it like what? Game minus game? Fucking Christ. There was a specific video where the guy goes through like... It's not this one. Anyone knows what I'm talking about? It's the guy driving on the road in a race and it's first person view like this. Oh, is that what it is? Fuck, I think it is, man. This is so scary, bro. If you crash, you're dead 100%. List of fatalities. If there's a Wikipedia page for the list of fatalities, I bet there's plenty. Hey, listen, more power to these guys, you know? I respect your right to... I don't think I can say that on Twitch. I respect your right to sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy though. Aren't we all pending organ donors? How much money to do that? Banana, if there was, let's say, a chance for you to get a lot of money, but hypothetically speaking, you would be competing against other people driving very quickly. Would you participate in an activity like that? You mean a race? Exactly. What organs would be left? I mean, there's something to scrape off the floor. Це якісь перегони, це просто таке дуже страшне відео. Ти б це так робив, блядь? I played Mario Kart? What, it's just as scary as this? No. It's a quick death? You fucking don't know. You can actually survive this. With a broken spine and fucking paralyzed neck, bottom neck, from the bottom of the, from the neck down. I want to go there for free, but maybe not in this category. What, you just want to stand there and take pictures of this? Anyway, this is fucking crazy, dude. Fucking scary stuff. Anyway. This is Banana's POV. Look, it's that bear. Okay, so this is a Ukrainian sanctuary. It is. It is in Ukraine. Look, it's that fucked up bear. I don't know what's wrong with it. But it's Ukrainian one. Yeah. I thought it's Ukrainian initially, And then I was confused by the name White Rock Bear Sanctuary. I was like, what the fuck? And then it is a Ukrainian one. So, what a cute bear. Look at him. It's so weird. I think it has that problem where it's like short. It's super cute. Should I visit this sanctuary? Yes. Look, it's so cute.
Владимир, кем вы себя видите через 5 лет?
Been on back for the next day song. Never tell her back that I never stay from it. Sipping on facts, damn, know I got stacks in the lab. Taking bitches straight for another cat. Ain't shit, one I never had shit. Bitch, move, make your motherfucking head split. God's been the lost, never really don't play shit. We never really don't chase it. Drinks to the plate, no flake. Ass to the way, niggas know I ain't
proud as fuck, dude.
When I switch all day, stands with a press to the damn all day. Sticking up signs where you never mind me. Point to the ground, stick down to the feet. Stay, please, stay, bitch, you got no key. Never take a seat, bitch, you never gon' see.
What is it doing? I think I know exactly what you linked there. Is that short dog, right? The pit bull? The dogs are fucking goofy as shit, bro. What is it?
What's the matter, Joey?
Так, почекай, це тарілку мию.
Okay,
А ти що робиш?
What the fuck are you doing, man?
Бля, якщо йобне.
I'm sewing VOG. What if it's exploding? What if it's gonna explode? We have more. Nice answer, dude. What if it's gonna explode? We have more.
А ти що робиш?
Двох пиляю.
Shield.
Rate my form 1 to 10. Rate my form 1 to 10.
Rate it, guys. What do you think?
Rate my form 1 to 10.
What do you think? Minus 10? What the fuck, dude? Seems... Look at those gains, though. Why? Is it a bit ironic that a politician with no experience who was an actor before is the best man you could possibly think to do this job because he knows exactly how to act in order to give a country hope and its allies a reason to support this country? Well, he also is a manager of a successful company that he owns and manages. He knows how to hire people. He knows how to prioritize work. You know, very open-minded. It's not the first time that actors just generally, actors and public figures are just really good. Actors, good public workers, I think. So. But he's like a perfect man for the job, right?
All my friends know the low rider. The low rider is a little higher. Oh, oh, oh,
That's a good one, right?
Diggle stack chips, you better got a half-eat Cheeto. Fill him with the venom and eliminate him. Other words, I'm intimate him. I don't wanna hurt him, but I did him in a fit of rage. I'm murdering again. Nobody will evade him. Finna kill him and dump the fucking bodies in like I'm literally.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you sluggerbag.
This is my own private domicile and I will not be harassed. Bitch!
Try out the latest German fashion.
You did a fine job. Dad, you're the goddamn Iron Chef.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey.
Oh, what?
Quiet!
Don't worry, it's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition.
What are you doing? Well, that was awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet even my low expectations.
A disease, you say? What do you make of it?
It's Eli.
Like an Ebola leak or something.
We shall have to prepare some medicine at once.
Wow.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the ship.
We can only take Talmberg by a ruse or with superior numbers. Ruses have failed.
And we are left with no choice but to build a trebuchet.
So you do have a plan?
It might just work.
Yes, science!
You want to strike the gate, do you?
True. We don't want to do more damage than necessary.
Yeah, bitch. I played that game. It was extremely difficult in the beginning, but as soon as you get access to the training ground and you can train how to fight with a sword, you can literally mow down fucking hundreds of fucking dudes, and it just becomes very, very easy. I was really good at the combat after training. I was like, there was like so many moves that you could use that the guys just couldn't parry or to do anything to you at all. And it became like super kind of, was like, I guess it's kind of boring now. The last. The last in the first like part, dude.
Well, who do we have here?
Hi, who are you? So good to see you. Oh, you're so handsome.
Thanks. Ugh, the fuck? Who do we have here?
True, fucking hate him, dude. Yikes. They should put the fucking masks on them too, so they wouldn't fucking scream. I cheated and made 100%. It couldn't kill Huns. It would fail mission. Game saw them as allies. Who?
Here.
Gary Mod. 100 reputation? Oh. This is so fucking funny, bro. I never seen this, dude. Wait, again. It's so funny. He clipped a pen to his finger. I don't know. It's so serious and. He's me. He's literally me.
The head-on shot, quite possibly one of the most aggressive photos you can take of a. The head-on shot.
Imagine having a car like that. Nah.
Photos you can take of a.
My car, bro. My car headshot. Nah.
The head-on shot, quite possibly
one
of the most aggressive photos you can take of a.
You saw this one, right? Nope. Okay. Yeah, you know, we should do like a recap of all the TikToks, right? Of all the TikToks that I liked. So, just so you know, I showed you the TikToks that I liked on TikTok. So that's why they were so funny and fun and unique, okay? I literally filter out the garbage content for you. You should be grateful. Just like I do with the news.
Ukrainer tut. Ukrainer.
What is happening?
Ukrainer tut. Ukrainer C Europa. Die Ukraine ist hier. Und die Ukraine ist Europa. Herzlichen Glückwunsch und Slava Ukraini.
Das war ja eine sehr freundschaftliche Rede und er ist ein Du geblieben.
It's just okay. He's like, you're goddamn right.
Und die Ukraine ist Europa. Herzlichen Glückwunsch und Slava Ukraini.
Yeah. He says Ukraine is Europe. Glory to Ukraine. You're goddamn right. Say my phrase. Slava Ukraini. You're goddamn right. Oh man. What is the next big game? Is there? Is it coming out? Big movie? Something? You can't believe you understood German? Guys, after the stream, in like an hour or some shit. In like an hour, there's going to be a new video on my YouTube. Go check it out. It's going to be the debate. Some of you seen it, some of you didn't see it. It's the debate with that pro-Russian weirdo from Europe. Guardian of the Galaxy 3. Oh yeah, is it out yet or what? Guys, subscribe to my Patreon. It's good, I promise. Support me there. It's in cinemas. That's good. It's in cinema in Ukraine too. I should probably go see it. Cause I haven't been, dude. I haven't been to a theater without glasses. I totally should do that. Holy shit! I really, really want to do that now. Oh my god. Yo, what the fuck? That Kemal guy is #1. Holy shit. Damn, son. Damn, son, where'd you find this? It's 3D. You need glasses? Yeah, but if you don't have glasses, you don't understand what it's like having two glasses. Having one glasses is fine. But like two glasses, fucking shit. Baldur's Gate 3 will be released. I like it. I just want something that I could play on stream. Because I really don't have a lot of time to play other games. But that one is too much. Surprised Hassan is in live streaming Turkish elections. Hassan is as much Turkish as I'm American, okay? Check DMs. On Discord? That's good to know. Finally, Yuseru, finally, you know? It's from election committee, real numbers. His audience would probably leave unless there was a popular leftist candidate running. Well, oh yeah, because Kemal is pro-West and Hassan is not pro-West. That's kind of weird living in a country and being against that country. I don't really understand that. I had a conversation today with about my humor with people IRL. Hassan is pro Erdogan? I don't know. I don't think so. Is this the final count? I don't know, maybe. I had a conversation today with people IRL. I know, it's crazy. It's scary, right? We were discussing like my humor, that my humor is like... What they were trying to say is that my humor is ironic. I will say something that may seem outrageous, but I'm saying that ironically. I don't actually mean that. And there's some girls that told one of my friends that they don't like me because I'm like because of my humor. And she told me that because she didn't want to defend me and shit like that. And I was like, okay, if they don't take me at my best, they don't deserve. No, I said that I don't really care. But the thing is, another girl was asking me to explain the situation. So I gave it this example, and I was kind of surprised by what she told me. So in Ukraine, there was this outrage against teenage guys that got girls drunk and potentially on some sleeping pills, and they sexually assaulted them. But I don't think they actually did any sex, but they filmed a lot of that stuff, and they put it on the internet. So one of my friends reposted a Telegram thing, a Instagram thing, where it says, no means no. And as I'm explaining this situation, the girl who asked me was like, what does she mean by no means no? I'm like, okay, so no means no is basically like this virtue signaling thing where you don't actually give a fuck. When you say that, I feel like you don't care about the actual victims and how to make less victims. You're focusing on the perpetrator, and perpetrator is 100% at fault, 100%. But your goal should be not to virtue signal and morally grandstand how bad people are bad, but to actually find ways to help these girls, right? And I asked her, if you would have a friend that would tell you, what if you had a friend that told you that she has a boyfriend who is, let's say, emotionally abusing her? What would you tell her? That what, he is bad? And that's it? Like, would you recommend something if she's asking for advice what to do? Obviously, when you're talking to a person, you can't say that that person is wrong, therefore it's not your fault and you shouldn't do anything. Like, obviously it's not your fault, but you have to, like, if somebody's asking you what to do, you have to kind of prescribe something. You have to tell her what she can do to avoid that situation. Break up with him, abandon him, like whatever, leave that guy, right? So I asked this girl about this, and she didn't understand where I was coming from. And she said, I don't want to discuss this with you, or something like that. And then this girl that I was explaining this to, she said, but women can be at fault. I'm like, what? She said, yeah, there can be situations where a woman is at fault when a guy hits her. I'm like, okay, let me just I'll be very clear what I'm saying right now. If a guy hits a girl, he's an aggressor. As a Ukrainian, you should understand what that is and who is at fault in this situation. It's always the aggressor's fault. It doesn't matter if the woman was saying something or whatever. There's nothing like physical is always like one level above, right? And she was like, yeah, I understand, but you have to put some responsibility on the person who doesn't see like bad signal, like bad vibes or whatever. I'm like, okay, paint me a situation in which you think a woman would be at fault if she got hit. I'm talking to a woman, by the way. She says, what if she was with the guy a long time and the guy was emotionally abusive and at some point he hits her? I'm like, how the fuck is that her fault? She says, well, it's her fault that she didn't see the signs. I'm like, bro, you can't say that. Like, it's not correct. It's just not right to do like it's not even factual. It's not her fault that he's fucked up or whatever. It could be the situation backwards. It doesn't matter. Like, it's always the aggressor's fault. You can definitely tell her that, hey, there was these red flags that you need to look out for if you don't want this kind of relationship. And I don't think anyone wants that. And when people say, well, some people like physical violence, it makes them horny, it's like their thing. Yeah, when it's playful, but not when it's real, right? So anyway, I was like very surprised that I was like talking seriously to a girl about this, and she said some stupid shit like that, and I was like, okay, so that was maybe there are some people that need to just hear no means no, but I don't know if people like that even comprehend the fuck does that mean. So women are truly women's greatest fault. No, it's when the woman hits first and then gets clapped by the guy. Well, there's definitely some situations there, but you always have to remember that in most of the cases you're gonna be stronger if you're a guy, so you kind of have to like don't go super saiyan, right? Hide your power level a little bit, because that's just cringe. Physical violence is cringe regardless if it's coming from women towards guys, but don't look at it as an excuse. If you get slapped, you can't fucking like knock her the fuck out. I think it's okay if a woman slaps you. I think it's okay to slap back. But you should never be the first. You should, as a human being, you should never hurt other people. Like you should not be the woman who slaps first or the guy who slaps first. How can she slap? How can she slap her? It's just super cringe. But like, if people don't understand, I feel like this is the point, right? If a person starts being physical with another person, I think it's like they obviously don't understand that it's bad to do that, right? If they do it, so when they get a slap back, they kind of like, oh, it doesn't feel good. I guess I will try not to do that in the future, dude. Oh shit, I've seen such a crazy video recently. It was so surprising. There was a bunch of people fighting on the street, and a cop just walked up with a bear pepper spray, sprayed them, and they immediately stopped, all of them. I was like, oh my god, he used pepper spray, super effective. It was really good. It was very refreshing to see something that he completely stopped it. I was like, oh my god, it's fucking fantastic, right? Oh yeah, they fucking like, scratched their eyes. It was US. The guy just nonchalantly rolled up, took out his fucking gallon of pepper spray. Hey, it hurts, but you don't get like, it's temporary, right? They all stopped fighting. The conflict was completely stopped. Man, every time we talk about pepper spray, I always have that question: if you put pepper spray on food, does it actually make it spicier? There was a bar fight once bartender started spraying all the guests randomly. There's some 2 dudes are fighting there. The bartender's like, pepper spray to the guy next. It does. I've done it. You actually done it? If it's good pepper spray, it actually tastes good. Wait, is it really? Is it super hot or what? Or is it not that hot? There's actual pepper flakes or what is it? Man, that is some metal shit. It is pretty spicy. I always had to have pepper spray in my backpack. I think it should be allowed to open carry pepper spray. Pepper sprays are base as fuck. I should get one. Police pepper spray is more powerful than what public can get. Yeah, the guy had like bear pepper spray. He had like the one where it was like a fucking, you know, like a mechanism that you like squish, and it has a big fucking gallon of that shit, and it was spraying like 2 meters away. That was powerful shit, dude. If it's a bromoacetophones, it tastes like the end of your life. I wonder what that tastes like. Hot ones, but it's pepper sprays instead of sauces. Yeah, one up them. Oh, bear mace. Yeah, I've never used it for anything. Got it for when I was hiking in bear territories. Bear mace. That's fucking. So mace is illegal? Mace is too much? Not like an actual medieval mace. You know? Guys, when I'm gonna get partnered? Anyone knows? I remember I've sent like an application a year ago. They said, we want to monitor your views for a little bit longer. We'll have a reply in 2 weeks. They didn't partner me. And then when I applied again, they said, oh, they told me, we want to monitor your channel. Please reapply for partner in a month. And then we'll review it. I reapplied in a month. I didn't hear anything. Brand risk? What kind of brand risk? I just want more emotes. And I want to have a quality selection always. It's good. But anyway. You know, just randomly remembered. Pepper spray 10% has 1.6 million Scoville units. The hottest is 2.2. You don't want to taste pepper spray, buddy? Maybe you don't want to taste it. Our police doesn't use pepper spray in Ukraine. It's almost always bromoacetophenone. Oh, okay. I've never done it. Oh! Yo!
_debug just gifted 10 subs.
Yo, what the fuck, dude? Thank you. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Damn, Twitch is getting that money, huh? Look at that. Gifted subs on my channel. Twitch should take a note and partner me right away. 60% is theirs. Third laptop? I wish. I mean, yeah. Yo!
Bergst just gifted 1 sub.
Thank you, buddy. 1 sub. Hey! One more sub gift or bits. Don't know. And we're gonna get a hype train going. It has to be somebody else though. Not the same person. And then we're gonna get like a couple of levels straight away because of 10. Oh, there we go! Hell yeah!
100
let's go, guys. Hell yeah. Pepper spray train. Level 4 straight up. Damn, son. Where'd you find this? I want to put some... thanks for starting the train, buddy. I appreciate that. And thank you for 10 gifted. Thank you for a gifted. I appreciate that. Man, there are just like... There are streams on Twitch where people just never stop saying thank you for 10 gifted. Thank you for 5 gifted. Thank you for 1,000,000 gifted. That's primo content right there. I want to do that too. Sounds like fun, guys. Don't you think?
Suck my
Yo!
Tom_B. 100 bits.
100. Thank you.
I would be guzzling buckets of his cum.
Mistakes resubscribed for 10 months. Yo.
Thank you, buddy.
A devastating force is coming, and we're running out of time. As civilization crumbles around us and our planet is destroyed, can humankind escape annihilation?
Warning, nude music may damage your eardrums and hurt your soul.
Anyway, guys. We're doing a hype train? Yeah, we're doing a hype train.
Nuke Radio, we make your eardrums bleed.
Nuke Radio.
Nuke is kinda hot.
I would be guzzling buckets.
Straight up, dude. Subscribe. 37 months. Stop, don't waste it. Puke Radio. Call the fire department. We just puked the building. Use the puke command in chat to there will be no pukes. Alright, guys. Thank you for being on the stream. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support. Join Discord. Subscribe on Patreon. Any updates about Zaluzhny? He's doing his job. He's all good. Anyway. Stream every day. Tune in tomorrow, as always. You know? Leave now. Bye.